What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's staying positive and staying productive. I want to speak to you guys a little bit about planning and preparation for your goals. It's a common thing that I see from people who reach out to me to be able to help them achieve certain things or overcome certain obstacles, and even people that are in my mentorship. There's a period in the beginning with a lot of people that we have to work really, really hard to get past these limiting beliefs and these blockers that they've put up because they've overplanned. They've over thought out the process. So what happens is when somebody has an idea in their mind that they want to create something new or make a change in their life or try to tackle an obstacle that they've been facing for a long time, overcome a vice, overcome procrastination, whatever the thing may be, the same type of mentality comes to most people's minds. And they say to themselves, let me figure out what's the best, most efficient, guaranteed, bulletproof plan to execute this thing so I can achieve my goal, so I can get what I want. So let me try to find out who has the best method, who has the best strategy, the best app, the best seminar, the best program, the best application, who has a way that I can get from A to Z guaranteed and not to lose my time, not to lose my effort, not to lose my financial investment that I'm going to make. And in that process, they hear conflicting statements from successful people at that same endeavor. People who have got the same result that the person's searching for are going to tell them 2 or 3 or 10 different ways of how to get there. And now the person starts pondering and saying to themselves, well, one of them's got to be a liar. One of them's got to be a scammer, or one of them's still holding a secret. And then they start analyzing everything that comes with that. They start to build up these huge ghost stories of what's going to go wrong and how they're going to lose and how it's going to fail and what's going to happen. And they end up procrastinating, and they're like, I'll just plan a little bit more. I'll analyze a little bit more. I'll put it off till I have a little bit more money or a little bit more time or a little bit more information. And in that, they become less confident. They become more doubtful of themselves. They lose momentum. They lose drive and become fearful because now they've got all these ghost stories that they built up of what's going to happen in the future or a couple months down the road when they actually go full on with this endeavor. So that stops them in their tracks. And a little hill, a little speed bump that they were trying to solve becomes this huge mountain that they have to climb. And now they're in a worse place than they were from the beginning when they said to themselves that this is enough. Like, my story that I'm living right now is not going to be my forever. I don't want to be overweight anymore. I don't want to be broke anymore. I don't want to be stuck in the situation no more. I don't want to be sad anymore or anxious anymore. So I got to find a way out. Then when they start researching it and they start doing this to themselves, they create this massive scenario that doesn't even exist, that has them in a drowning state, makes them feel helpless, makes them feel useless. So less planning and more action is the key to this. I've said it many times in videos before, and I'll say it to the end, till the last time I ever make a video, because it's the most important thing. You just have to do. You just have to get out there and you have to get it done. And I know from my experiences in life, living on different continents, involved in different businesses, helping other people, watching other people, and from my own mistakes. And listen very, very carefully to this. If there's 2 people that want to accomplish the same type of goal, same type of endeavor, same achievement, or want to overcome the same obstacle, and one of them has the perfect plan with the perfect resources and the perfect assets, the perfect network, all the free time in the world, all the money behind them, but they're doubtful, they're insecure about themselves, they're indecisive about their decisions. They don't have faith and confidence in themselves. The other person doesn't have a perfect plan, doesn't have any network or a lot of resources or a lot of money or a lot of time, but they are confident. This person here is sure they've made a decision And we said before, decision, the word decide in Latin means to cut off. That means that they've cut off everything that they know is going to get in their way. People, places, and things that hinder them, give them low frequency, that are negative for them. They've made that decision to cut that shit off because they want to win. They want to make a change. This person here, with their so-so plan, will beat the other person who's got everything set up for them for success, except that they're doubtful. Because they're insecure, because they don't believe in making their own decisions and having that risk reward strength behind them, having that capability of saying, I'm willing to run it with this. This person will lose because they will self-sabotage themselves. They have not made a clear, direct decision of who they want to become and the life that they want to live and what's not allowed in there. They don't have clear boundaries because they are insecure and unconfident in themselves. And the only way that you can build confidence in yourself and to have that strength behind you and believe in yourself is by saying you're going to do things, planning you're going to do things, and do them and execute them to the best of your ability, on time, as best as you can. And then you will be confident. And then you're going to overcome ups and downs. You're going to learn from mistakes, and you're just going to keep on going forward. And in that period of time, you will learn the mistakes that you've made, and you will get better and better and better and better at executing that goal. The other person that doesn't have the confidence, that doesn't have that security in themselves, that's indecisive, that doesn't have faith in themselves, it has limiting beliefs and self-doubt, they will lose because all those resources around them cannot keep them up because they will self-sabotage. They will fall victim to themselves in one way or another, psychologically, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. So the person with the so-so plan will win in the end, and they'll be able to take those skill sets and transverse them into other endeavors. They'll be able to take those tools and do more with it and gain more abundance in other factors of life, not just in that area of life that they were trying to achieve the same goal as the other person. And this person will just become more insecure and more unconfident because of that mindset. So less planning and more work. It doesn't mean that you don't think ahead. Okay? It doesn't mean that we don't think ahead and say to ourselves, like, I want to be here in 5 years. I want to be there in 10 years. And I definitely don't want to end up over there. But it means that when it's time to make a change, it's time to take action, that we take it. We don't just sit back and procrastinate and plan and analyze over and over and over again, because it's going to become this massive, massive, massive mountain to climb. And then you're looking at simple people that are less talented than you, dumber than you, that have not got the strength that you have or wisdom that you have, accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish, and it makes you feel worse. It's one of the hardest things that I have to deal with as a life coach with people, is boosting them back up. Because they've seen other people around them or on their screens get to places that they want to get to, and they know that that person is not better than them. They know that they haven't worked as hard as them. They know that they're not as honest as them, because they've seen them over time, watch their social media, watch them through the news, sell themselves out, do deceitful things, do things that's against their character and against their morals. And then they start that mentality of, well, I guess the good guy always loses. And they believe that. And that transcends into other factors of their life. And this is not what you want for yourselves. So more action, less analyzing. I hope this can bring you guys some value. If you ever need any help with your goals, you can reach out to me. We can book a free call and we can talk about the things that you're trying to achieve and see if I can give you some free advice and maybe work with each other down the road. I also have a free workout for the men and for the women. Shoot me an email or a DM and I'll send it out to you guys. I want to make sure you guys stay healthy and stay fit. Stay good to yourself, stay true to yourself. Don't let anything or anybody get in the way of the life that you want to live. See you guys next time.